Good morning, good morning, good morning. I love it. It just goes, you are live. It's like being on the television or something, isn't it? Isn't it great? Isn't it great technology today? Obviously, whenever it all works. So listen, thank you so much for being here all this week. Who is still on? Who has got the consistency and the persistence to listen and listen and listen? Yeah. If you haven't been in this group and you've missed the other days, the link is just above. Just click on the link and it will take you into the group and you'll be able to see everything else. I just love it. So it's great to have you here. Where's everybody from anyway? Just let me know. Whoever's watching, let me know. Are you on LinkedIn? Are you on YouTube? Or are you on Facebook? I don't know. Just let me know. I just thought I'd ask the question this time. So today it's all about the money. But let's not forget what this whole week has been about, right? It's about the multiple streams of income. Why do you need it? Well, why the heck not? Why would you just have all your eggs in one basket for a start? Yeah. And then which one is right for you? And so we went through the 6 human needs and your values and your goals and making decisions and persistence, because we did that all in the day 3. Oh, you're from LinkedIn. Great to have you in here. Great. I can just about say where you're from. Austria. Ah, there you go as well. I love it. I love it. So day 3 was all about the mindset. Now, so even today is still a little bit about mindset, but it's about the money mindset that you have, because when you go from an from an employee to an entrepreneur, there's some key things that I think you should know about. And what I'm going to do is bring science and theology together. Yeah. So exciting. So I may say some things and you go, my goodness, what are you talking about now, Sheena? So if you, because I have some Facebook users here who are saying good morning. If you you need to give permission to StreamYard that they can actually put your name up, so then I can see your name. Hello, Darren from London. Hello, Summit. Where are you from as well? Isn't it great? Thank you for all being on this morning. So where am I going to get going? So the rest of the week as well, there's another 2 more days. So tonight, you want to be on this. Get ready, 7:30 tonight, UK time. We are going to have the creative director from Bob Proctor. So Bob Proctor is the world leader in human potential. His creative director is coming here live with me, and we're going to be talking about how you can literally help grow your multiple streams of income. It is something not to be missed, let me tell you. I am part of this, and it is absolutely incredible. So you want to get on that tonight. That is at 7:30 tonight. So be on there. It'll be great to see you. And then on Friday morning, we've got the millionaire interviews. And it's not about one of my values is all about family. Family, family, family. With God, family, business. What do I mean by God? The big man in the sky? Or do I mean formless intelligence? I don't know. Yes. So God, family, business. So we've got the family aspect tomorrow morning. You want to be on there. Oh my goodness, 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. There's going to be 4 girls from one family, and they're going to share their journey as to how they made it successful. And it is a truly wonderful story. And then at 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock on Friday afternoon, there's a business presentation for anybody who wants it. So I have discussed all week that I can only tell you my truth and what resonates and what you have to look for in yourself. And my truth is about Arbonne. And so if anybody wants to know about that business, I'm holding a private, I will not be doing it on here, a private business presentation, because this week is all about value, value, value. And the business presentation is value, but is for people who are serious about starting a multiple stream of income and don't have one and want to investigate. Well, Sheena seems to be having a good time. And I like all the 6 human basic needs that are being met. I think I want to find out more. So come along to that at 3 o'clock on Friday. I will keep reminding you. So money EQ. So here's the first thing. Everything's about relationships. Yeah. You think that, how you deal with, yourself and how you look at yourself in the mirror, how you deal with other people, how you deal with your partners, but it's also how you deal with things. Could you call money a thing? It's, do you have a good relationship with money? Would you tell me that your money is happy? Is it? Is your money happy? Now, there's a bit of a delay on my comments coming through here, so if I don't answer quite straight away, you know why. So, is your money happy? Let me tell you, I thought my money was happy because of the way that I used to, my positive mental attitude would go, of course there's more, of course there's more. But I had 2% going on up here and 98%, which is your subconscious, coming from lack. So every time, what I realized is that every time I spent on my card, I was feeling guilt. Like I shouldn't be doing it. Does anybody else have that? Is anybody going to admit that that's what you do? Is that you're worried every time you're spending and you're always looking back and wondering, oh my goodness, can I afford this? Oh my goodness, is there any more money coming in? Oh my goodness, what's going to happen? I'm not going to get to the end of the month. You see, that's the first key thing in a money mindset. That one there, how you've been trained as an employee. Because you have been trained. You've been trained that you have a payday. And on that payday, you get paid. And you're a millionaire on that payday, aren't you? Full of energy. Yes, I've got the money. In fact, a few days before, you're like, can't wait, got the money. And then you work your way back. So you go, how much have I got left? How much have I got left? How much have I got left? You're working backwards. You see, an entrepreneurial mindset, you've got to be going, where's it coming from next? Where's it coming from next? Where's it coming from next? And be looking forward. Do you get it? The employee mindset is working backwards. How much do I have left? So every time you spend, you are literally, it ends there for you, doesn't it? It just ends there. But you can't be doing that when you're an entrepreneur. You're just fighting against yourself the whole time. You've got to change your mindset and knowing that every time you put money out there, that it is going further on. It's circulation, it's currency, it's in a current. And you either block it or you allow it to flow. But it's always about going forward, going forward, going forward. Yes? Hello, Farhabi from Bangladesh. Lovely to have you on here. So remember that. That is so, so key because, one of the sayings in the Bible is to give and not count the cost, right? So think about what you're doing as an employee. You give, you pay for something, and then you count the cost, don't you? Yes, you do. I know you do. You've got to get into the habit of going, well, there must be more, and visualize this money that you've just spent on something. So say you go into a shop and you're buying something. Think about where that money's going. Where is that money going? It's going to help that girl stay in a job. It's going to help all the people who bring the food to the shop. It's keeping everybody in a job. It's keeping the money going forward. But your mindset has been going backwards. That, my goodness, if you can get your head around that one, that is totally, totally amazing. So the other thing about money is that who do you think you are? What if I told you that it's not who you think you are that holds you back? It's who you think you're not. Who are you? Are you this physical being that reacts to the outside world and so gets all your emotions all tied up if there's lack of money and that's all you're saying and that's all you're talking about? And then you go into your mind and you try and figure it all out. And then you pray to God at the end. Help me, help me. Like as if there's a big man in the sky. Is that what you do? When you totally realize who you are and the science behind who you are, you will understand that you're actually energy in this body. You are life itself in this body. I know you came on here to hear about money, and here's Sheena talking about your life itself in your body. But if you do not get this right, it affects everything. When you get this right, it affects everything because it affects your perception. So it's who you think you are that doesn't hold you back. It's who you think you're not. How about thinking, well, I'm life itself. So if I reason that I am life itself, then I can choose different thoughts. I can be calmer. I can then control my emotions, which means then that what I'm projecting out to the physical world and how I act and how I talk and the emails I sent and the energy that I put behind everything, it's in a different flow. It's in a different flow. Can you get your head around that? Can you get your head around that? Because then, where does your money come from? Does it come from your employer? Does it come from, I don't know, a friend? Does it come from the bank? Or does it come from the essence of who you truly are? Do you know, during this week, so yesterday I spoke about self-image. If your self-image is not aligned to being a millionaire, oh, you might be in your conscious mind. Oh, I know, I get it. I get it. We're all there in our conscious mind. We get it intellectually. I'm not talking about intellectually. I'm talking about the 98% of your subconscious that is actually creating the results. Are you consciously aware of what your body is doing, or do you just ignore your body? Oh, that doesn't matter. I just felt, oh, I feel sick to my stomach about buying this, but I'm going to buy it anyway. No, you didn't get yourself in alignment. Your body was telling you something. You're not in alignment with doing this. So when you spend it, you're getting the opposite reaction. It doesn't come back because you were so afraid of spending it in the first place. Imagine if you were treating your money like a friend. Would they want to come back to you? Or would you go, one of the key things I hear people say is, your money doesn't matter. I don't really want money. Really? Why are you talking to me? Why are you talking about your life not being able to do the things that you want because you think that money doesn't matter? Imagine if you said that to your friend. You don't matter. Do you think they'd come back to you? Isn't it so funny? And I laugh because everything I say, believe me, I've been through it. And I have to laugh at myself now. So I'm always giggling at myself. And I want you to start giggling at yourselves as well. Would your best friend stay with you if you said that it didn't matter? And here's the thing. Saying that, I don't want any more money is like saying, well, I don't want any more air. Thank you. I've had enough air. Oh my goodness. Enough air for today. I've had enough. Thank you so much. Or I've been healthy for long enough now. I think I need to be able to give. Hi, David. I think I need to be able to give you, give my health away. I've had enough. I've had enough. I love that comment from David. Spot on, spot on. So you wouldn't say that about energy either. I've had enough energy today. Don't need any more. But actually, in a way, you do, don't you? You keep saying, oh, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Do you think money wants to be hanging around somebody who's tired all the time? You can't be bothered spending it then, can you? I mean, you do spend it. You feel bad about it. Who would want to be around you? This is what money is. This is your relationship with money. Do you believe? Let me just think of a quote here. So, do you believe that God is an instant and unfolding supply? Do you? Do you think that? Where do you think it comes from? Do you know that the world owes billions, trillions? To who? To who do they owe it to? You're making it up. Do you know what's brilliant about things? Is that you've got 100 million receptors on the outside, yeah? on your body. You've got 100 trillion inside. Your inside is more powerful than what you are receiving from the outside. You are the internal broadcaster. So what are you broadcasting? Are you broadcasting prosperity? Or are you broadcasting lack? Remember what Einstein said, is that we cannot get ourselves out of the problems with the same thinking that got us into them. So if you're here and you want to be here, but you're thinking here and you're figuring it out here and you're busy, 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 do not mistake being busy with being effective. Must keep busy, must keep busy, must keep busy. There's another employee mindset. Got to work between 9 and 5. Got to work between 9 and 5. Now, I get that. But you don't have to. There's laws of the universe at work here. Law of rhythm for a start. What rhythm are you in? Are you great in the morning and crappy in the afternoon? Well, then run your business that way. In the afternoon, do your visualization, do your dreaming, go have some fun, take a walk, read a book, whatever. But in the morning, get in your business and throw all your energy into it then, and then let it go. Do you know the attributes of successful athletes? They struggle, they release, they flow, they recover. While they're doing, I studied, people doing the rock climbing and how they went through. They would struggle to find the bit that they were looking for, and they would struggle, but then they knew that the next bit was there, and they would trust. So they would reach out and they would just release, trusting that it was there, and then they would go into flow, and then they would get to where they wanted to be, and then they would recover. If you can do that with your life and your days and your weeks, then you're in the law of rhythm. You're using the law of rhythm to your advantage rather than against you. And so here's the thing. What is prosperity anyway? What you're projecting to the world. Because remember, what you're projecting is coming right back at you. We think in secret and it comes to pass. Environment is but our looking glass. I love what you said there, Wolfgang. You've actually said, don't be selfish, spread the money. Here's the thing. Money's like manure. You're going to love this one. I'm laughing already. Money's like manure. When it's all piled up, it stinks. When you spread it around, it helps things grow. Isn't that so cool? Isn't that so cool? So yeah, don't be selfish. Spread the money. Money is currency. Currency, you don't want to be the blockage, do you? You want to be allowing it to flow. But you've got to be able to see and be able to receive what's already yours. Have what's already yours. If you can see it, if you've got that number, what's the number that goes on in your head anyway? Come on, everybody share with me. What's the number that goes on in your head? There's a number. Mine used to be 13 million, and it still is. But I do have other numbers now. That was my number. I couldn't get it out of my head no matter what I did. What's your number? What is your number? You wouldn't want it if it wasn't already yours. What are you going to do with it whenever you get the money? Who are you going to help? Who are you going to serve? Because you can forget about yourself now. You're fulfilled. You're 100%. This is your emotional bank account. When you are full to overflowing, oh my goodness, then you can help people because you're giving 100% of 100%. But if you're scrimping and saving for yourself and you're like running at about, oh, look at that. 5. Lenny, is that 5 million? 175 million. Yes, I know. It is, Wolfgang. 175 million. Are you full to overflowing? Are you like scrimping and saving and then you're giving 100% of 50%? Do you ever wonder why you feel tired? Do you? That's why. You might even be running 20% because you've forgotten about yourself. Bob always says, spoil yourself. When was the last time you had a massage? When was the last time you just sat and had a pamper? When was it? Now, I understand this because I've been so busy, do. And let me tell you, the more there is to do, the more there is to do. because the universe just goes, oh, you like to be busy. So there you go. Oh, brilliant, Brian. There's 100 million. I love it. I love it. I love it. When we first started all this, my partner and I, we started off with, hotels, and it was like, well, it was going to be, 33 million, and then it went to 50 million, and then it was 100 million, and then it was 300 million. And that's when I started to laugh. That's when I went, oh my goodness. The more you have in your mind, the more you feel, the more you talk about, the more fun it is. The more fun it was to talk about 300 million than it was to talk about 33 million. 33 million doesn't seem like a lot now. It's just like, is that all? What are you doing that for? When you could have 300 million. That's when I realized the non-attachment. Just non-attachment, but you can be attached to 1 million, can't you? You can be attached to 13 million. The only reason why you're not earning it is because you can't see yourself earning it. Because you haven't tuned into it. It's like we don't have a timeline that goes from past to present. There is only now. Now, I know all the science behind this, so it's not here comes it, it's only now. There is only now. Like, where is the past? If you're talking about it, you're talking about it now. Where is the future? If you're talking about it, you're talking about it now. There's just a series of nows. And everything that you ever wanted is right here, right now. You tune into it, like the radio station. Yeah? You want classic FM? You didn't have to go and get them and bring them in. You tuned in. Rock FM? You tune in. So you would never dream of shouting at the radio station, would you? My goodness, why can't you play classical FM? No. You'd know that there was something up with the box, something that you had to fix, something, just shift it around and tune it in. Guess what? That's you. That is absolutely you. So I was talking about what is prosperity. So what is it to you? Because it means something different to everybody. But you know what prosperity means? It's basically to point towards, like to be pure in your vision. So I can tell you right now that you are all prosperous. But what are you prosperous in? Where are you putting your energy? Are you putting your energy? So money exists. The 13 million exists in the bank account and it doesn't at the same time. But what are you focusing on? Because what you focus on is your perception, and then will affect everything that you do. Because in this hand, you're going to be coming from lack. It's not there. I've not got enough. I'm not enough. What's wrong? And from this perception, you're going, well, there's always more. There's always more. So you're prosperous in whatever you're looking at. If you're thinking about it all the time, that's your prosperity. But what do you want your prosperity to be? Remember, the 13 million or 175 million or 100 million? What do you want it to be? It's a choice. Choose, but use your will to hold it in your mind. You cannot let the outside world affect you, because that's your master. And you will rise and fall to the outside world. So you've got money, you're feeling great. You haven't got money, you feel crap. Really? Aren't you sick and tired of that? Aren't you? So what is prosperity to you? I want you to think about it and focus on it. The other thing to think about coming from a entrepreneurial mindset as opposed to an employee mindset is, what's your money pattern? So do you have money, no money, have money, no money, have money, no money? Or are you, oh, I get so far and then I lose it. Oh, I get so far and then I lose it. Yeah? What is your money pattern? Because that's what you've got to break. Because you want the pattern, a new paradigm. You want a new program, a program that says, I am so happy and grateful. Now money flows easily to me from multiple sources in increasing amounts in a continuous way. I am so happy and grateful that money now flows to me from multiple sources in increasing amounts in a continuous way. Now, wouldn't it be better if you kept saying that to yourself? And then you say to me, but it's not, Sheena. Get real. Alrighty, let's get real. What is reality? Evidence of past thinking. So how have you been thinking about money? What is your money pattern? All the things that I've said to begin with, that's what you want to look at. Yeah? It's all those things that you want to look at. Got to understand these things. Otherwise, you're then going into your business. And remember this, you are your business. So it's 95% mindset and 5% strategy. Remember that. 95% mindset and 5% strategy. But what are you doing? Strategy, strategy, strategy. Process, process, process. Learning, learning, learning. Figuring it out, figuring it out, figuring it out. Oh my God, you're exhausted. Aren't you? You're exhausted. Hi, Joe. Lovely to have you on. Effortless effort. And you know, through MSI Connect that you're going to hear about tonight, 7:30 UK time, they're going to help you with that. Imagine being involved with a group of people around the world who have all their own businesses that could potentially help you, and you're all meeting together in a mastermind. I wish you could understand how powerful a mastermind is. And then on Friday, a business presentation with another business opportunity that can literally take you all over the world and have a culture of growth. The 6 basic human needs: growth, contribution, connection, significance, certainty, and variety. If you want to know all about those, you need to be listening to day 2. Day 2 is when I spoke about that and really deep dived in them. So if you haven't seen day 2, feel free to reach out to me. I can send you a copy of it, or I can lead you into the group that it's in there. So, what are your fears around money? And what are your beliefs about money? What are they? What are your fears and beliefs around money? Do you see somebody who's driving a red Ferrari and thinking, who do they think they are? Or do you go, fair play, like it? Do you see somebody getting success and earning millions and go, lucky for them? Your reaction to the outside world, to what you're seeing as an outside world, is your reaction of what you're feeling inside. That's your resistance. That's your resistance. So your beliefs around money, all these things need to come up. And that's what I work with Bob Proctor on, and helping people with those paradigms and with those programming. And actually on LinkedIn, I'll be doing a whole series of lives next week on that, and really deep diving into your paradigms so you can help shift them. Won't that be good? Yes, Joe, it will be on the Facebook group tonight. So the MSI Connect is what we're talking about. So Multiple Streams of Income Connect, that will be on the Facebook group tonight. So you can watch it at any time. It's no problem. So I think, there's one thing actually that Grant Cardone said. It's popped to mind. It goes, it's not a spending problem you have. It's an earning one. In other words, always think forward, think forward, think forward. Yeah. So I realize that, Joe, yes, that you've been working for nothing. Interesting. We'll have to have a conversation and explain that a little bit more. So that's it for today, guys. There's so much more I could talk about money EQ. There's just so much more, bringing science and theology together. And when you really understand it, you understand what money is. And you can change your whole relationship with it and yourself at the same time. It is totally, totally incredible. That's all we've got time for now. So have an awesome day. I will see you 7:30 tonight in this space. Be looking out for it. And if you want me to tag you in, just message me and I will make sure that you are tagged in. And I will see you later for MSI Connect. I will see you tomorrow morning for a millionaire interviews. And if you wanted a further business presentation, we will be doing that at 3 o'clock on Friday afternoon. So have an awesome day. See you then. Bye-bye.